This picture right here just came into the newsroom, and it appears that a funnel cloud is forming in the skies over Spring.
It looks ominous. So where are these storms headed, and how long will they last?
Gene is here. Gene, what exactly are we looking at?
They're headed for town. They'll be here within the next half hour, and they've already knocked out power to nearly 50,000 people. This big cluster of thunderstorms here as it pushes south from the Beltway and Spring down toward Houston. We're under a severe thunderstorm warning until 5:30. That's in this flashing box that you see here. These storms, at one point, we were concerned there might be some rotation. We were seeing that on HD Doppler. Let's go under the radar, and you can see the tremendous lightning, all these white lines blowing down from the Hardy Toll Road down toward Bush Intercontinental Airport. Let's track these storms for you and show you the main threats. The purple areas indicate where we could see hail, perhaps as large as a quarter. We've had numerous reports of nickel-size hail along I-45 just in the Woodlands area. Also reports of trees down. According to our current track, these storms should hit downtown by 5:39, Jacinto City around the same time, University of Houston 5:47, and headed for the Texas Medical Center just before 6 o'clock.
Caving into an airborne disaster. More coverage now on the tornadoes in North Texas.
Let's check in with Gene Norman, who's live in Lancaster near Dallas. Gene?
Yeah, you know, the strength of these tornadoes is really underscored when you see the damage from both the ground and the air. Again, I want to show you this because it's really interesting. A lot of people think, well, I didn't get hit by a tornado, so I'm okay. Look at those planks of wood that have actually been thrown into that house with winds estimated at least 100 miles an hour. Right now, the Weather Service is still conducting a damage survey. They're saying that it's about 130 mile an hour wind for the tornado that hit here. That would be rated EF2 on the tornado intensity scale. And one thing that really caught my eye when I was doing an aerial survey was the tops of homes that were completely wiped off. It's a good reminder about why we always tell you when there's a tornado warning to get to the lowest floor of your home, like a closet or the bathroom, away from windows, the most interior part, because as you can see from that aerial shot, the second floor is completely gone. So that's why we always give that advice, and we saw a lot of that. We also saw a lot of damage that was kind of minimal, and what that tells me is that the tornado was kind of hop and skipping as it moved through these different neighborhoods, and it was confined in a very small area. Well, the sun's out now. Hopefully that clearer weather will be heading toward Houston soon, and maybe these bees will get away from my head. I'll have more coming up at 5. I'll talk to a lady who helped some kids get to safety at a daycare that was hit here too.
But let's start right here in Houston.
Gene Norman has the latest on Isaac, where it's headed, and how strong it's going to be when it hits. Gene?
Well, we're still waiting for that strengthening to occur. Today, the Hurricane Center stopped just short of declaring this a hurricane. Very sprawling looking picture here when you see the clouds, and then the green and the yellows indicating the rain, which continues to pound the eastern coast of Florida. Now, as the Hurricane Hunter planes were flying around this afternoon, they did find some higher winds, the highest that we've seen so far. However, keep in mind that these numbers are at the 5,000-foot level. What the Hurricane Center does is it takes these numbers in the 80s and estimates what the wind would likely be at the surface. So they kept it at a 70-mile-an-hour wind. The other thing that we've noticed this afternoon, the storm has slowed down. Now it's moving to the northwest at 12. For instance, yesterday and this morning, it was still going to 15 to 18 miles an hour. Slowing down, dropping central pressure, those are signs of strengthening, and they do anticipate that it will become a hurricane either late tonight or during the day tomorrow, and then head for southern Louisiana as a Category 2 hurricane before coming inland and then dumping a lot of rain across the lower Mississippi River Valley. Now, as far as the impacts, there are the three things that we look at: the wind, the flood, and the surge impact. It could see winds between 90 and 100 miles an hour when the storm makes the landfall, and the flooding could be the result of anywhere from 7 to 15 inches of rain. Storm surge could be as high as 7 to 10 feet in some places.
Scott, always good information to have from our I-team. Now for some weather info, because there's some dense fog, I guess, Gene, for the morning drive, right?
That's right. We had some this morning. We'll have some again tomorrow morning because of our unusually warm weather to start the month of November. But today's nice weather did provide a beautiful sunset that was set in by Debbie Stafford. Look at that at Lake Livingston. You want to see it again, go to my Facebook page. G. Norman at KHOU, so you can check that out. Our fog forecast in the morning shows we will see that fog developing and spread across the area pretty early and for a decent number of hours. So you may want to get an early start, keep the low beams on, and watch out because it could be dense in spots until at least maybe 9 or 9:30. So the morning commute could be a bit rough. Earlier today, we saw a couple of showers down the coast. Nothing there now, just a couple of clouds. There may be some more showers along the coast tomorrow and again on Saturday. But I'm also tracking this cold front. That will bring us some more rain by Sunday and cool us off, make us feel a little bit more like November by the beginning of next week. Right now, we've got a beautiful evening outside, although it is a little bit warmer than last night for Halloween. 72 degrees right now, but again, the key number is the dew point, up into the mid-60s, so it feels a little bit more balmy out there. And again, it's that added moisture in the air that will allow for that fog to form as the temperature cools close to that dew point number. A light southwest wind. Elsewhere across the area on our exclusive WeatherBug network, temperatures are about the same. 69 Liberty, 69 for Livingston, 70 in Sugar Land, and 73 mild degrees down on Galveston Island. So let's break down weather where you live, show you what you can expect in the morning. Again, it's our northern neighborhoods that may see that fog form first and longest. 64 in Cold Spring, 65 in the Woodlands by morning. And again, watch out for that dense fog in the afternoon, feeling more summery. Today's high was 87 degrees, 2 degrees shy of the record of 89. Record for tomorrow is also 89. We'll be close to that. 86 in Navasota and 85 in Cold Spring. A warm day with partly cloudy skies. From Houston down toward the coast, fog in the morning. Temperatures start out in the upper 60s. 67 downtown, 66 in Angleton, and Galveston doesn't change much from the temperature right now. Another reason why they will see the fog. In the afternoon, there may be a few stray showers, but I don't think we'll see anything that's a big problem. But watch out. We saw some earlier today down in Brazoria County and Matagorda County. Could see some down there again tomorrow. 87 in Sugar Land, 86 in Anahuac. Another warm day. Those temperatures are nearly 10 degrees warmer than normal for this time of year. So rating tomorrow's weather from 1 to 10. The Norman number is at an 8. You can follow it on Twitter or my Facebook fan page. And the 7-day forecast shows how we're going to get warm to the first part of the weekend. 30% chance of a couple of showers. Better chance of rain on Sunday as that front moves through, primarily during the afternoon. So fans heading to the Texans against the Bills may need the rain gear. Temperatures start at 78 for tailgaters, climbed around 82 for kickoff. Don't forget you can watch that game right here on Channel 11. The rest of the 7-day forecast has a reminder to turn the clocks back Saturday night. And then as that front moves through, we should get a little bit cooler for Monday. 79 for a high. Nice in the mornings for Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, by the way, election day. Weather should be pretty good for voting here. So we have some changes coming our way, but it still felt like summer today.
It did.
Enough.
Yeah.
We started the week with the heater. Now you need the AC.
Hello, November.
Right. And we're definitely turning back. Everyone wants that extra hour of sleep.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, right.
Lovely. Thanks, Gene.
Mentioned it, the Skeeters, a new era kicks off in Sugar Land tonight.
After months of anticipation, it is opening day for the Skeeters baseball team.
And our very own Gene Norman is at Constellation Field. Gene, looks like a great day to watch a ball game.
Oh man, it is great out here. Kind of breezy, which is good because at least it doesn't feel that hot and humid. We're here at Constellation Field for the kickoff of the Skeeters' inaugural season. And hey, Derek Gordon is the pitcher for Sunday. Are you ready for the game? Ready for the season? He says he's ready, and the fans are ready too. We caught up with a couple of fans. This is Randy and his dad, Buddy, lifelong Sugar Land residents. Are you ready and excited for tonight?
Oh yes, super pumped about them being here, and great facility. It's going to be awesome, awesome season.
Not a bad seat in the house, it looks
It's
like.
beautiful. You're right up close to the action. It's going to be great.
All right, now your dad's a Korean War veteran, and you've got a mosquito on your. So you had a premonition long ago that there'd be a team in Sugar Land, right?
Yeah. Sure enough.
It's something to do with mosquitoes.
Something to do with mosquitoes. Well, coming up later in the newscast, we're going to talk about some of the things you can do and see here at the stadium. It's a beautiful field. As we said, not a bad seat in the house. The bad news is tonight's game completely sold out. But at least the weather's not too bad. Just kind of breezy and warm.
Forward to it. All right, thank you, Gene. It's sold out. It's better than nobody showing up. Ahead on 11.